Hello. As the semester is about to start, let's remember general chemistry before we start organic chemistry. But first, let's know what is organic chemistry. So, first we have to understand what are organic compounds and inorganic compounds. The organic compounds are from living organisms, and while the inorganic compounds was from minerals. This was the first understanding. Later on, they decided one thing was very common in organic compounds, and that was carbon. So, organic chemistry was decided to be the study of compounds that contain carbon. And you may wonder why carbon is so special. Carbon is present in pretty much every life form or anything that you use in everyday life, everything has pretty much carbon. So it is not limited just to those found in nature, but even synthetic organic compounds. It could be our medicines, plastic, super glue. Think of any material. It does contain carbon. And what is about carbon that is so special that we have to study for whole semester about it? Because the carbon is right in the center. So the atoms that are left to the carbon are the ones which give up an electron. They form a plus charge. And the atoms which are right side of the carbon will accept electrons. They have minus charge and they have lone pairs on them, expecting more lone pair to fill its octet. But carbon is the only one which will share electrons. It usually forms covalent bond. And before we go into that, I hope we remember the structure of atom. The atom is the one which has nucleus, which is composed of protons and neutrons, and it has electrons revolving around it. The electrons doesn't account for the weight or the atomic mass of the atom, while the protons and the neutrons are the ones which are going to be giving the atomic mass. And coming to the term isotopes. Isotopes have different mass number but the same atomic number. That means they have same number of protons but different number of neutrons. So I know this is all like you already remember. This is more of a revision or a reminding general chemistry for us. And finally, the electronic configuration. I hope we still remember it from general chemistry that S, P, D, and F are the shells, or we can call them as atomic orbitals. And the number of atomic orbitals, S fills in 1, P has 3 atomic orbitals, can fit up to 6 electrons in it. D has 5 atomic orbitals and can fit up to 10, and F has 7 and can fit up to 14. But the first shell fits 2, second shell 8 because of S and P, third shell 18, and this can come in very understanding once you start looking at this way. And yes, here is the orbital filling. How is the order of filling it goes through? And the 1s has the lowest energy, while the one with 6G has the highest energy. And this is one of the best way to look at it. Like the first 2 columns are S orbital or S block elements. The one in the corner are the P block elements. And in organic chemistry, we just focus on S and P. Don't worry about D or F in organic chemistry. And I stop it here, and in my next video, we will talk more about ionic bonding and covalent bonding.